What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Anaheim Ducks BAGM mode. Before I do get into anything though, I kinda just want to double check, see if injuries are off, because I'm not sure if I turned them off. Okay, yes, good, they are off. So, welcome back, guys. I was reading over your comments. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you. There's like 130 comments on that one episode, the one before this, and I was like, oh my god. You guys are my assistant GMs, and you guys really helped me out here, and I've kind of dug myself a pickle. With this team here, we have Drouin. You know, I didn't want to get Drouin in the first place, but everyone's telling me, oh, he's going to be a 50-goal guy, blah, blah, blah. And there were some comments saying, like, oh, this GM mode sucks. All you do is go after the big prospects like the Prodigy and Kucherov and Nylander. And I really don't think that's the case. Obviously, it's a GM mode, so you want to have fun with it. But, you know, obviously, the Prodigy, he was a player that only comes around, you know, once every 10 years. And I really wanted to have him on the team just for the entertainment purpose, as well as Vince Ryder. I wanted to have him for the entertainment purpose. Obviously, it's not real. These would never work in real life. Just want to put that out there. You know, I'm having fun with it. It should be somewhat realistic, and I agree. Don't go after every single prospect that you do see. I haven't. We've been through 7 drafts, and I've only made 3 trades for prospects, being the Prodigy, Ryder, and this next one where we're going to make for Murphy. So, I mean, I'm not going after every single prospect. I mean, we drafted Clark. We made him into an 88 overall, the captain of this team. We traded for Stamkos and Drouin for Perry and Getzlaf. That wasn't an outrageous trade. You know, maybe it wouldn't work in real life, but again, it's just a video game. And Sprong, we got him because he was low trade value, and he's a 50-goal guy. So, you know, I apologize if you think it's not realistic. There's really nothing I can do about that. It's a video game. I'm gonna have fun with it. So let's get into the trades. We have 2 trades here, but first and foremost, what is this? Vince Ryder's the captain? What? I didn't even know that. I went to just double check to see if Clark was the captain, and he wasn't. It was Vince Ryder. So we're gonna go ahead and make Blake Clark the captain. I don't know why it switched it to that. Where is Clark? Am I missing him twice? I've been through the whole team. Where is he? Blake Clark, there he is. We'll go Honka and Stamkos. No, we got to put Cam Fowler as an assistant. He's been here for a long time. Cam Fowler, and yeah, we'll give it to Stammer. We'll give it to Stammer for the assistant captain. But Blake Clark is our captain. He is the youngest. He's one of the youngest captains in NHL history, and I am super glad to have him on the team. 91 points last year. The guy is a stud. So I was looking over your comments, and it was like 90% to 10%. 90 being yes, go get Donald Murphy, and 10% being no, this GM mode sucks, all you do is go after prospects. But for this Murphy guy, I'm not going to play him in the NHL this year. We're going to trade for him. It's going to work. We're not going to play him in the NHL this year. Yes, he's 86 overall. That's great. His skating category and his defensive awareness are out of this world, but everything else is not NHL ready. He's only 20 years old. We're going to throw him in the minors for 1 year. And you say, well, that's a waste, blah, 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 blah. Just wait a minute. I have something that I think it's going to be a risk, but it might pay off. It may blow up in my face, but we will go ahead and make that move in a minute. First off, we are going to go ahead and trade Jonathan Drouin, and originally I had a trade that worked out. It was for Matt Duchene, and I was thinking, well, you know, Matt Duchene's a great player. He's 87 overall, but he belongs on the first line. We need a second liner right now, someone who's a little bit younger, and that player was appointed to me. You guys were, hey, Tech, go look at this guy. He's actually in the draft this year, and it's Leon Draisaitl. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. I've heard it pronounced a couple of times on TSN going through the draft rankings and whatnot, but Draisaitl. I think it's Draisaitl or Dreisel. I don't know. You guys can tell me how to pronounce it, but this guy, 84 overall playmaker centerman. He's exactly what we need. I mean, he's been in the NHL for 3 years. He's due for a breakout year for sure. He was taken 11th overall in 2014 by the Capitals, so that's actually this year's draft in real life. But this guy, he's number 29, so he is my number in real life, so it's got to happen. We're going to get this guy. I have it written down here. We're going to go ahead, and we're also going to get, the return isn't going to be great for Drouin, because just because Tampa Bay really screwed up his development. I don't know what they did or what they didn't do. I think it's more of what they didn't do. But here is the deal. It's going to be Leon Draisaitl. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Tom Wilson, who is a really good third-line scorer. He had 42 points last year, 20 goals, 22 apples, and he's going to fit great on the third line. And then we're going to have to give up Jonathan Drouin here. I just want to say goodbye to him. I don't even want him on the team anymore. He's more of a distraction than anything. Oh, what the hell? I just exited out of it. Oh my god. Everyone's expecting him to be this huge superstar, and it's just not happening here. So hopefully he can go. Hopefully he can play alongside Ovi and rip it up. I mean, ideally, I would love to get Nicholas Backstrom, 94 passing. That would be absolutely unreal. Sprong at like a 65 goal year. But we are going to get rid of Drouin, and we are going to go ahead and get rid of one of my favorite players, Adam Ernie. And I'm getting rid of Adam Ernie because he hasn't really progressed. He's gone down to the Red Star potential. He had a great rookie year, a great sophomore year, and after that he really dropped off, and I believe that Tom Wilson is a much better fit than Adam Ernie. They're kind of like the same player. Adam Ernie is a third-line checker, and Tom Wilson is a third-line scorer. He's got a little bit of a better shooting. He's pretty physical as well, 6'4", 216 pounds. He's got 3 years left at $2.6 million, and Draisaitl has 2 years left at 2.6. So I am totally okay with that, and we are going to make this trade go through. I can't add any more draft picks. I've tried, guys. It's all we're going to get for Jonathan Drouin. I know we paid a shitload for him, but there it is. Welcome, Draisaitl. I gotta look up how to pronounce his name. I'm just probably sounding like an idiot. And then we're gonna go over to Colorado here, and we are gonna get Murphy. Again, he's not gonna play in the NHL this year, so we're gonna get Murphy and Chris Butler. He is just to make it go through for a cap wise. He's just a crap player who I'm not even going to use. But we are gonna go ahead and give up Ryan Murray, who's really been nothing for us. He's been decent at best. His stats are really nothing special. Not really the greatest of defensemen. And we're going to give up this random goalie who I didn't even know we had. He's got pretty decent potential. He has got 4 gold stars, but since the GM mode is winding down, I don't really feel bad giving up prospects because we only have a couple more years here, and then we're done. Then we got to move on to another team. So it's going to be a first and a second. Let's see if I can make us go through the third. I'm not sure, though. So Ryan Murray, this Evan Sartho guy, a first and a third for Murphy and Butler. It did go through with a third. Nice, good stuff. So now you're saying, okay, well, that's great, Tech. You have him. Now what? Now what are you going to do with your defenseman? You just offloaded Murray. Now what are you going to do? And I don't know if this is going to work. I'm kind of going to pull a superb man here in a way. So it's going to be the Prodigy Sprong. Sprong's a left winger, correct? He is a right winger. And the Prodigy is a left. The Prodigy is a natural right winger as well. So we're gonna play the Prodigy there. I know I've had Sprong on the left wing before, and he's been all right. So Tom Wilson's gonna go there. Cody Eakin and Nick Spalling. Cody Eakin and William Nylander there. Nylander is a natural right winger. What is Wilson? Please be a left winger. He's a right winger as well. Let's play Wilson there because he may get. No, let's play Wilson there. And then Vince Ryder. There is the big question mark. We're gonna call somebody up here because Vince Ryder's not going to play forward this year. You see where I'm going with this? We're going to bring up St. Karok just for right now. He's not going to play on the team, obviously. We'll go get a better fourth liner in free agency or via trade right now. So we're going to send down Murphy to the minors, and he's going to get 1 more year of conditioning. He's 86 overall. Yes, he's a stud, but he's just not ready. So he's going to go play in the minors, go win a Calder Cup, buddy. And then we're going to actually have no idea how this is going to work. Vince Ryder is going to go here. Vince Ryder is going to play some defense. We're going to put Ryder on the defense, and I'm saying that because Hampus Lindholm can definitely carry the second line position. He's kind of weak, but I mean, our top 4 is all offensive defensemen, which kind of sucks. But Vince Ryder, he's slow as all hell, got a cannon of a slap shot. No one's going to get past him physically. His puck skills are decent, and he's got 87 deking. Defensive awareness is excellent. Shot blocking is excellent. His poise is not very great. Honestly, I think he's a better defenseman. That's just my personal opinion. I think he's a better defenseman, fitted for a better defenseman, fitted for a third-line role. So that is what we're going to do there. And offensively, we're going to go and have to obviously get rid of... we're going to have to go get another fourth liner here. So I'm going to quickly go and do the lines. We're actually going to use this Sink Rock guy. He is 80 overall, got pretty decent stats all around. His puck skills are really good. Had 72 points last year, so we're going to go ahead and put him there for the fourth liner. He's a playmaker. Maybe he can do some damage there on the fourth line, but that is how the team is looking, guys. Clark, Stamkos, Kucherov. I almost want to play the Prodigy on the first line and put Kucherov on the second line, but I'm going to try it out for the first month. We're going to get 1 month of simulation done, and that's how the defense is looking. Vince Ryder on D. Let me know what you guys think about that. Honestly, I think he's a better suited defenseman than he is a fourth liner. Is he going to do any damage on the fourth line? Yeah, I'll get 11 points, but maybe he could be a really good defenseman. He actually had a pretty good playoff for us last year. I got to do our power play, though. It's going to be Drysdale or Drysaddle. No idea how to pronounce this guy's name. We're going to put Vince Ryder on the point there. I think everything else is golden. Yeah, I already did all this. So I have to go do Norfolk, and then we can get into some simulation. Alright guys, let's get into some simulation here. So, let me know what you thought about the moves. I like the move just offloading Drouin. I think it's a good move. Padan, I tried to sign Padan, but he's already got, apparently we have a full roster. Not really a huge deal. They were just some prospects. But I like Drysaddle or Drysdale. I want to know how to pronounce his name. I should really look that up right now. I'll look it up after this. But I like that move. Drouin was more of just, I really didn't like Drouin. I didn't want to get him in the first place, but there's overwhelming support, and there's like people are like, oh, go get him, he's going to be a 50-goal guy no matter what, blah blah blah. But I didn't want to get him, and for the next GM I won't go after the crazy prospects or whatever, but I'm happy that we got Murphy's 86 overall, gonna tear up the AHL this year and hopefully be NHL ready by the time next year rolls around. And when we're 7 years in, do we go till 10 years? Do you guys want to see a 10-year GM mode so you can see Murphy progress, you can see the Prodigy progress? It's really up to you guys. I mean, we can cut it off after this year. I have an overview. I think this is a little bit weaker than normal, so not a very good draft this year. But we finished 3-3 in the preseason, which really doesn't mean anything. But you guys should let me know. You know how much we could. I mean, we could end it after this year. It's totally up to you guys. There's really nothing saying that we have to do the full 10 years. If you guys are getting totally sick of Anaheim, I understand it. But we can go hop into game number 1 of year number 7. I'm pretty sure this is year number 7. I'll check it after this, but first period here, 3, wow, goal fest, Drysdale and Wilson, there you go, the Washington boys coming to play, but then the Wayne Train and Voracek get 2, so 5 goals in the first period. Let's go, second period, oh, we got another one, Nick Spalling and Straka, Peter Straka, P. Straka, is that Marty's little kid? I don't even know. Come on, 4-3, oh, Yuri Hudler, the guy from Pack Attack. Can we make it interesting here, get a 4th goal, maybe a 5th, oh, Stahl, Mark Stahl, 6-3, embarrassing loss in the first game here. We were on the road though, so it's not too embarrassing in front of our home fans there. Like I mentioned, we are in year number 7, so the time is winding down. We only got a couple more years to win the Stanley Cup. That's really why I wanted to go ahead and go for Murphy, get the best players available so we can get some Stanley Cup rings, because we have one, but it's not enough. Let's upgrade that, and I do want to check out the years, and then I'm going to end off the episode. After we do 1 month of simulation, you guys can let me know if I made a terrible move or not. So, I mean, we've made the playoffs every single year, had 40 wins in every single year, got kicked out in the first round there, won the Cup in year number 2. Finals in year 3, then got kicked out in round number 2, then round number 1, then back to the Western Conference Finals last year. So hopefully we can get back to that elusive Stanley Cup. I just want the Cup so badly. I want it so badly. But we are going to go with Gibson, and we are going to go with Paperny here. And you guys are telling me Paperny did the same thing that Vatanen did. He'll bounce back, though. Don't even worry about it. He'll be back up to the 87 overall. He's too good not to be, just like how Vatanen went down to an 83 or whatever, or 84, and now he's at 87, right? So, I mean, Norris Trophy winner, the guy's a stud, and he's definitely going to be back up there. Paperny is, just like everyone else is. So we're on quite a winning streak here. 4 games now. Stamkos has 3 goals. Clark has 5 helpers, and Vince Ryder with 19 penalty minutes. Of course, the guy is he's a goon for sure. He is a goon. I like him though. I really like him. I think he's a good guy to have. Everybody needs a tough guy, and no one's gonna be pushing our guys around with a guy like Vince Ryder. Absolutely not. Vince Ryder will make you cry. The guy is such a tank. It is ridiculous. So we're going to hop into a game here against the Canucks, and they are, see their record really quick. They're 0-5. We got to get a win here, boys. Got to get a win. There we go. 5-1. Kucherov for, oh man, Blake Clark has 8 assists. The guy just continues to produce. He is such a stud. It is unreal. 5-1 here against the 3-3 Arizona Coyotes now. They changed their name, if you guys did not know. If you go look at their Twitter, it's now the Arizona Coyotes. We do actually lose there. 2 more games before, oh, another loss. Come on, let's not go 5-4 to end it off. Let's not go 5. There we go. 6-3. We're going to slow sim this last game. We had a lot of games on the road, actually. I haven't seen a home game in a long time. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, we had 3 home games that whole month. So started on a huge road trip here. So last game of the month against the Colorado Avalanche, against Murphy's old team. He's not playing though. Let's go. Let's see if Ryan Murray can come back and bite us in the ass here, pull a Nazem Kadri. But first period, 2-0. William Nylander and the Norris Trophy winner from last year, Julius Honks, baby. What a stud. So, period number 2, 3-2. The Prodigy, Foligno, and Landeskog. Hopefully they don't come storming back here. Let's get an insurance marker, boys. Power play, penalty kill. Hey, Steven Stamkos. That wasn't short-handed. It looked like it was, though. But Stammer gets the 4-2 goal, and it looks like it's going to end that way. 4-2. Nice victory to end off the month. Back-to-back victories to call it a month. So, I don't know. I like the deals. I don't think you guys are, to be honest with you. I think you guys are going to hate me for these trades. But Drouin had to go. There was no choice about it. He had to go. I couldn't keep him anymore. He wasn't progressing, and I don't feel like waiting until year 10 for him to be at 80, 86 overall. It's not really worth it. So, I don't know. I hope you guys are all right with that. I like the trade personally, but that's just me. Any more moves went happening here? So we are number 1 in the Pacific. We are a couple points behind Buffalo, New Jersey, and Dallas for first overall. Goals, we are not up there. Actually, we're tied for probably like, how does Chris Tanev have 6 goals? What? It's only the first month, though, so I'm not too worried about it. Assists were number 2, which is nice with Blake Clark. Points, we are number, not even up there. Okay, Anaheim not up there. Wins, we are number 2. Tie with John Gibson there for number 2 with Kari Littonen and Steve Mason. And let's go ahead and check the stats for the first month. I kind of want to do another month of simulation, but those trades took up a long time, so we're already at 20... We're already at 20 minutes here, so I don't want to take this one too long. But let's check out the first month stats. Like I always say, the first month really means nothing. Clark doesn't have a goal this year. Wow, he hasn't even scored yet. That's crazy. 10 points though. Stammer has 11 points in 10 games. Can't really ask for more. The Prodigy has 10 and 10. Clark's got 10 and 10. Honka's got 8. There you go. Kucherov's got 8. Draisaitl. Fuck, I hate this guy's name. Fowler's got 5. Lindholm's got 5, so that's good for him. Vatanen's got 4. Sprong's got 4. Karok's got 4. Nylander's got 3. Where is Tom Wilson? That's 2. Ooh, and Vince Ryder doesn't have a point. He's a -4, 30 penalty minutes. Again, it's only the first month, though. I'm not too worried about it. I don't know. Is that a good move? I mean, 10 games, no points, no nothing. He's obviously bringing down Kuma for sure. Poor Kuma playing alongside such a goon there. Rookie goalies not up there. Skaters. We have no rookie skaters this year. 6-3 for John Gibson. No shutouts. And Paperny is 1-0. So that is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. Let me know what you thought about the trades. Are there any real standout rookies this year? Any real high overalls out there? I see a couple 82s. There was a lot of support for me to go get this Vincent Broulette guy, and he's 19, he's 6'4", 220, he's playing in the show. He'd be a good player to get. Again, he's one of those prospects I don't need to get. He's kind of cool to get. So maybe in the future we may see him in an Anaheim Ducks uniform. But other than that, guys, hopefully you like the trades. Let me know what you thought about them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.